Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Kimetsu no Yaiba Season 2, aka the train arc. I'm gonna watch it as episodes. It's been a while. I mean, it's been like really a while. It's been a while since I've watched a shonen. It's been a while since I watched a modern shonen. It's been a while since we watched Kimetsu no Yaiba. Here we are. It's Phyto Friday. We finished Cyberpunk Edge Runners, and that left me with a void in my schedule that the lazy parts of my brain were like, oh, just leave it, leave it as a void. And another part of my brain was like, Vinland Saga, because I said that I wanted to watch Vinland Saga, and I do. But it's Phyto Friday, and I still haven't seen the most popular shonen ever made. Or the movie. Or the TV series made off of the movie, made off of the thing. So I think I gotta fix that. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna watch Kimetsu no Yaiba. I've gone ahead and downloaded the Tenrai Sensei version of Kimetsu no Yaiba, because from what I can tell, it's got really cool subs and cool, like, custom subtitles and stuff for the attacks and names of things and choices between honorifics and stuff. So that's the version that I grabbed. If there's a solid reason that I should grab any other version, let me know, but I think I'm going to stick with this one unless there is an obvious flaw with it that somebody lets me know about. We're going to start straight up with Season 2, Episode 1, the episode Flame Hashira Rengoku Kyojuro, which as far as I know is a filler episode, that's placed in there to sort of bookend between the Season 1 and the Mugen train. I could go straight into Mugen train with Episode 2, but I want to do this way, I think. It's the way that it's been presented to me, and so I'm going to go with it. So, hi. It's been a while. There are going to be a lot of people who haven't been back to this channel since the end of Kimetsu the first time. What's up? New me, new location, sort of, new style of things, probably new microphone, a lot of differences. Different person inside the brain case as well. If you want to go track that journey, Cyberpunk Edge Runners is probably the place to figure it out. But same person inside the brain case at the same time. So, I really liked Kimetsu Season 1. I thought it was bombastic. I thought the creative animation was spectacular, and the ufotable post-processing layers of stuff were excellent. There are some scenes that leap out at me as just industry shaking. And given that we're going to be moving into a movie that totally blew box office numbers out of the water and became an international phenomenon, I expect more industry-shaking shit out of this show. And I'm excited for it, and I'm here for it, and I'm gonna try to do my best. What that consists of, like, what am I trying to accomplish here? Is it just to hee ha ha and show you my experience of the thing? Yeah. Is it to try to analyze the art and style and decision making behind the production of the thing and the filmic nature of it? Yeah. Is it to go too far in either direction and be too hee or too, what's the deep meaning in every scene? No. And so, let me know if you feel like I've gone too far in any direction as we go. I'm sort of stumbling forward and trying to figure it out as we move forward into the world, and we'll see how that plays out and where it takes me. I'm going to just sort of follow my intuition, watch the show, enjoy it, and talk about what I want to talk about until I'm done talking about it, and then turn the camera off. If you enjoyed this video or the others like it, they are made completely free to you, with no early access, no nothing, no advertisements, no sponsorships, no shilling, except this little piece of shilling right here. My whole life is funded via Patreon. I make stuff, I make it for free, I don't put it behind a paywall, and then I ask for your support. If you appreciate the content, the work that's gone into it, the observation of anime, and the experience of experiencing anime with me, please consider throwing me $1 or a few on Patreon, it makes more than a little bit of a difference. It's the way that I continue to eat, and the way that I continue to pay rent, and the way that I continue to pay the internet bill, and all of those things, so that I can continue doing this thing. So your support directly turns into the content that I create in a substantial way. So thank you to those of you who are supporters, and to those of you who are considering it, consider it. And if you can't or don't want to, drop a like on the video if you like the video. Drop a comment in the comment section. It helps the video get out to more people, and that's the whole idea, is to share as much of this experience of experiencing with others. Given that this is episode 1, I get to say something to more people than I usually get to talk to. So I want to say something that I think is really important. It's 2023. It's March 10th. And I firmly believe that we are moving into a very tumultuous world. Already, the world is torn by war, and conflict looms on the horizon in manifold ways. We're also moving toward a potential for a world that is truly and deeply abundant. Fusion energy feels like it's right on the horizon. Artificial intelligence is already here and growing exponentially as it begins to right itself. The internet connects more and more people every day. We are becoming something new, something interesting, and something that is missing from the mechanical march of technological progress is the human spirit. And I believe that that spirit is found in our art. Reaching back into the depths of history and forward into the future that we cannot understand. Our art defines us, produces a space where we can interact with the dreaming, with potential, with uncertainty, in a way that reaches into the hearts of people and pulls us out of ourselves, makes us feel like we can be more than ourselves. So I am deeply honored and grateful for the opportunity to share my experience of experiencing great pieces of art, defined in various ways, and one of those ways is through popularity, because popular things resonate with lots and lots of people. I am humbled and grateful to be able to share that experience with you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being. I believe being is good, and I think art is part of what makes it so. Let's watch some cool art. Okay. Kimetsu no Yaiba, Mugen Train Arc, Season 2, Episode 1, Flame Hashira, Rengoku, Kyojuro. If I fuck stuff up and miss things a bunch, sorry. It's been a year, 2 years? Years. It's been a while since I've watched any Kimetsu. Let me make sure we got the right audio track. Nope, not English. And the right subtitle track. Yeah, okay. I think we're set. There will be 2 versions of this and every subsequent reaction video. Hello, cat. Hold on. Cat cam! There will be 2 versions of this and every subsequent reaction video. You can find a picture-in-picture version, which will have the actual video in it. It'll be up over here space. That'll be linked in the description down below. And a timer-based version that will be up on YouTube. The timer-based version will have a little strip at the bottom with the subtitles so that you can sync up or just get a general idea of where in the episode I am, as well as a timer that will have the actual time frame of the episode. At the beginning of the timer, there will be a beep beep thing. It'll go boop, 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 beep, and red, yellow, yellow, green on the green light, and the beep, just like a race car, you can slam on the gas, and that'll put you mostly synced up with where I'm at in the video. I will try to link down below the auto hotkey script that I wrote along with some people in my Discord that will allow you to play pause a video and a YouTube video at the same time in case you're on desktop and want to do that. Very helpful if you want to go pee during an episode and you want to pause both at the same time. Prevents you from having to resync everything and blah. So I'll try to remember to link that. If I forget, please let me know. Okay, that's it. Beep beep timer for season 2, episode 1, the filler one. Beep beep timer. Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, the shading is immediately, the gradient shading is immediately. Hello. Hell no. Nope. Yup. Missing. Is that our boyo? It's our... That's not our boyo. It is our boyo. Well, that's your fire boy. That is not our boy. It's gonna be so spicy. It's gonna be so spicy. Mapo tofu. Does everything with gusto. Okay, the animation. Oh, kill any what? I know that it's ufotable, but that's like mochi kyo enemy stuff. What the fuck? I'm hungry now. I was hungry when we started, but I'm hungry now. Omori da yo. Not great. Industry growing, changing everything. That smoke effect is cool. I bet they were tasty. Ah. Oh. Yeah, that is crunchy. Everything is tasty. Okay. Making me so hungry. Pan. I made red bean paste the other day. It was delicious. I didn't make buns, but I made the paste. Ugh. Oh, this kid is so dead, isn't he? Oh. Oh, sudden character development makes me scared. How to cook Western food. Again, the shift, the change. Ooh. You seen any demons? UMAI. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. I was kidding. I was kidding. I just thought that would be the funniest thing to happen there. Amazing. Man, the art style is stellar. I love the dark lines. Yeah. Braving the darkness to give us delicious food. Flame Hashira Rengoku Senjo, right? Something like that. Mmm. But will they even be delivered? Oh boy. He's trying to get you to go home. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The flames leave and the chill takes its place. I love genmaicha. Tea with toasted brown rice in it. Oh, I love it. It's a weirdo. It's a weirdo. Ka. How did you even get aboard? Then where is it? Oh, right there, huh? See ya. He's just gonna jump. Yeah. Later. Bye. Cool. Baller. This is a great setup for this character. Oh, that's so shiny. It's the little things, man. It's the post-processing layers of paint. Just like Wit Studio did in big train anime zombies. Oh, that was cool. Oh, that was double cool. Those eye catches are sweet. I don't have a notepad. Fuck. Shit. Oh, his forearms are beefed. Food opens all doors. Awesome. Oh, a man-eating train. Vibe. Shadow, light, shadow. Oh. Hello. You don't know who you're up against, man. How dare you stand on this delicious bento? You fucked up. Now you fucked up. Yeah, you fucked up now. Mm-mm. Ah. An interesting blood art. Hostages. But he was already gone. Yeah. Ah, so quick to run away. How dare you? Oh shit! You did not succeed. Mm. I really like this guy. He's great. He's great. They've sold me on this character really solidly. Shit. He hasn't even pulled out a sword art thing yet. Oh, he's gonna make it a fun race. Alright. Faster than you know. Alright. Ugh. Hmm. Oh, that was a fun use of CG. The race is on. Ta 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 ta. Oh, here we go. Super speedy mode! Ah, burning up like a meteor. Let's go. Rad. You were given explicit orders. Ah, I guess it's the morning now. Okay. I can't wait to look at those slowly and see how they did the little circle effects around there. It's really nice looking. That's a demon. Gladly give my life for you. Let's go, Bachan. Ah! That's good and spooky. And down the tracks comes the hero. A hero appears, a hero appears, a hero appears. That's a cool musical riff. Is that his? I wonder if that's his. I'm back. Ah. But he slowed him down. Hi. Little shinies on the lights. Little shinies on the pillars. Alright, he's healed. You're the fastest, huh? Yeah. You okay? She has seen him before. Or maybe not him, maybe the previous. Yeah, we're linking two time frames. Whoa. Because that's not him, is it? But the reverence for the blade. Maybe it is. I don't know. It did bruise a mystery. Wasn't him. Yeah. Oh. Oh, that got me. Okay. No fucking demons. No more demons. That's the world I fight for. Fucking baller. This is only the beginning. Yeah, this guy was chump change. So what's really going on? It's we got shown it, right? It's the one who survived. Not one of the upper six. One of the lowers. And so will our squad. And so will our squad. How will we meet? I don't know. UMAI! He's just gonna be eating. Eh? I don't know. I'm kind of hoping for odd things to happen. Not Bentoya-san. Not Bento-san. Bentoya-san. Bento vendor. Translators, come on. Mm-hmm. Again? His father's still alive. Well, maybe. He could tell him at his grave, you know? Or he could tell him in the afterlife. It could be a setup for him to die over the course of the movie. This is great. This is great. I'm so into it. That's Inosuke, right? Yep. Where did they get more? He bought them all. Where? Bentoya-san, how do you keep acquiring more? Where did you get them? Hello, angry boy. Hello, angry girl. The fuck was that? Hello, sickly one. These are all gonna be characters, huh? That is a sickly looking feller. UMAI! That does look good. The fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Do you see that shit? What the fuck? They rendered all of the trees? Oh. Hmm. An insane one. Gonna tell us all about him, eh? Okay, yeah, let's see it. No. I would imagine. That takes a lot. Okay. Tracks. Hmm. Hmm. Love him. I won't say it. Oh, wow. Everybody likes him. Love him, love him, love him. Skeet, skeet, skeet. Careful what you wish for. Rad. Baller. Little mini credits. All right. I'll let them play because they deserve the credits. Yep, yep, yep. Bam. Ooh. Oh man, it is spicy. UMAI is all I have to say about the episode. It's that was delicious. Truly. Very, very tasty. Simple little story, which fits for an anime only sort of fillery episode. Introduce a demon who doesn't really matter, produce some emotional stakes via the bento sellers. Because grab a kid that we've never seen before and threaten the kid works for creating tension in a specific circumstance, but building up a representation of a couple of characters with some familial ties and stuff like that genuinely actually works for me. It's got some of that tinge of rapid character development where the daughter, the granddaughter, is sitting there being like, well, with mom pregnant and this happening and this happening, this is all of my exposition and backstory. Here you go. These are all the reasons to care about me as a character. That feels a little bit thin, but it doesn't end up mattering because we get the real feeling of the bond between the grandma and Fuku, and that lets us show who Rengoku is and what he cares about. He cares about people, in a sense, through his love of food. He's got like some kind of a relationship with the guy who's making the udon and making the ends up making the crispy croquettes or whatever they are for him as well. Everywhere that he goes, he finds people and finds reasons to appreciate them. And it's an attitude thing, right? He carries this burning spirit with him, really, like Nekketsu, like carries that flame with him. It makes him feel fleshed out as a character, and it makes him feel like he's a part of society in a non-trivial way, in a meaningful way. He's got these connections that he builds through the food that he eats, and the way that he responds to it is something that ends up being appreciated, even by the tsundere grandpa who's making the food, right? And then, given those bonds, those are the things that he fights to protect. That's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I wonder if Rengoku is going to die in the film. I don't know. I promise you. No idea. But the setup with the father in the past, and specifically the line of like, I'll be sure to tell my dad. Yeah, I don't know. He's the care with which he puts the sword away is the same care that his father has, but it's also like the reverence for the blade and the reverence for the code and carrying on a legacy, and he doesn't even know that he's following in the footsteps by protecting these two, but he is. And then that mirrors some of what we get from Tanjiro in episode 18, right? Where we find out that he's he's carrying on the Hinokami Kagura, right? The dance from his father. And there's this aspect or element of tradition passed down between these characters who have been fighting against the same threat, the same struggle, the same difficulty all throughout. There's a through line. There's a legacy to uphold. Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff there. Okay. So, a basic-y, fillery episode, but that basicness really belies a quality character introduction all the way through. The episode is about him. It's titled after him, Flame Hashira Rengoku Kyojuro, and it's really, truly about him. Okay, into it we go. Immediately, the first thing that stands out to me over the beginning of the episode, shiny lights, cool effects on the screen, the glow from the windows, and then it's the gradient on the face. We get closer up into the guy's face, walkity, 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 flickerty, flickerty, lights go out, he turns, the gradient across his face. So, shadow here under the cap, but then gradient across his face as he's lit directionally. It produces a real three-dimensionality to the flat character design. That's really cool. It's really cool. It's so simple, but it's so expensive. It's so expensive to do that. You know, you got a colorist or a color artist who's going through and takes the section and just goes dink, dink, skin tone 1, skin tone 2, skin tone 3, dink, dink, dink. But then you gradient each one custom. It's another step to everything, to every single frame, every single character, every single element of every single frame. It's another step. That step adds up. It's not a trivial amount of expenditure or time expenditure. It's a lot. It's a lot. And it's worth it. Flash, bam, boom. Gives us our setup for the thing. And then we do our establishing of the situation, of the way that everything feels. Morning is coming. Or I guess it may be sunset. And bathed in fiery hues. UMAI! UMAI! Dark lines. What can I say about them? I mention them anytime I see them in any show. Kimetsu has them everywhere. They're part of the art style of the whole thing. Are these thick, dark lines that produce a ton of character. Just a ton of character. You combine that with the gradients in the color, and you get a really rich tapestry of characterization. The lighting effects are awesome. The smoke effects are cool. They do feel film action I forget what it is. They feel like bog standard effects, but that's sort of a ufotable classic. They've got a huge library of effects that they use for all sorts of things. The stuff that gets me is the edge glow on the cutout of this character that they're backlighting him with. Makes it feel more real. Foreground elements with little shinies on them. Now we're going to talk about little shinies in a little bit. But first we have to see the scenes of the food generation, cooking. Yes, I am not a robot. I will accomplish the food consumption. Sorry. Of course it's okay. I'm going to have another bowl. He's continuously generous. Always offering food to other people and using it as a way to get what he wants without being slimy about it. When he brings the bento for all the workers, that gets him in the door, right? When he brings the bento onto the train, he's like, I'm a bento seller. It's what I do. He uses food as this thing that he loves and then produces and gives to others. And it gets him in the door in a number of ways. Little rays of light coming through the window. Man. Even for this wide shot, the edge lighting on the character in the background, the lighting on the sake thing, on everything. And then shiny elements in the walls, shiny elements on the corners of the wood. Oh, it's so much work. It's so much work. I don't know how they do it. How do they have the time and money? I know how, because they're working on a piece of a production that ends up being the most box office breaking film animated ever. I know that this episode isn't that, but because it's part of the same arc that they're doing as a filler episode, they have to match to some of the quality that they're going to be working with. Otherwise, it'll feel super disconnected. So they're still, and they produced it afterwards. So they had the money from the actual film production. Okay. Udon, please make delicious food. Oh my god. Noodles. How do I search for that on Sakagaburu? Ah, I found it. Akihiko Uda. Apparently is responsible for the whole cut. I mean, I believe it. What else have you done, man? Fate Stay, Heaven's Feel, Mugen Train. Let's go order score. Is this from... That's from Fate Stay, Heaven's Feel 1. Ah. This... the same animator? Loki thought this was Abe's work, but well up I was wrong. I mean... That's the same animator? That's the same animator. What a range. What a range. I'm skipping through it because it's a film, right? So if I put this up on the screen, it's gonna get defucked. The 3D camera work is spectacular. Who is Uda? Who is this? Who is you? Who is you? Who is you, dude? Episode director, key animation. Episode director, key animation. Fate. Karno Kyokai. Some God Eater, Hero Man, High School of the Dead, episode 4. Nana worked at Madhouse on Nana? That's pretty old. Who is you? Yakitate Japan. Key animator. Tales of Zestiria, which is also ufotable, right? Yeah. Okay. Akihiko Uda, keep an eye out. This is spectacular. Is it done with reference? I don't know. Is it done straight from the brain of this animator? I don't know. Oh shit. I don't know. But it's spectacular. The water looks a little funky, but the way that there's a specific frame where it splooshes inward and spirals in. There. That looks great. And the translucency of it is really cool. And then you've got the bubbling in the background that you could just ignore because it's in the freaking background. What the hell? Swirl. That's some really unique water animation, too. Quick heat on the udon, splash. Okay, even the momentum of just doing this and coming to a quick stop, that is not nothing. What are they feeding animators these days? Udon and bentos, apparently. Again, the layer of translucent stuff that bubbles up over, and then the steam. The whole thing mushes. And then the way that the scallions fall off almost looks like they're CG. The way that they tumble. I mean... look at that one in the bottom. This one right here. This one right here that's down below his hand that spins like a coin. Tumbles, falls. And each one is freaking different, as scallions actually are, as green onions actually are. This one's got a little cross shape in the middle. This one's got two inner segments. Pieces of rings that are broken. All right, we're done. We're done. Animation's over. It's Ufotable wins. They win. All right, they win. Fuck it. Fuck all this shit. That's bonkers. Hey, it is tasty. All right. Train conductor's body found. Everything's ominous. Everything's scary. We found the infinity train. The crunch on this. Just the Foley effect. No. I want to hear it. UMAI! Bam! Awesome. Okay, we introduced these characters. Fine. That she's reading up on Western cooking. Everything is changing. The whole of everything is changing. I don't know how deep into the allegory we're going to get with that, but we're in the midst of a Japanese era of change. Industry is shifting. We've got this traditional vendor, this traditional food vendor is the first portion. These bentoya-san, the bento sellers are selling a traditional form of food that their family has been selling for years and years and years. And that's part of what the Flame Hashira is protecting, is legacy itself. The way that he carries the blade, the way that we link that to his father, it's legacy and history and tradition itself. It's a fire ever burning. It's a torch carried on. Oh, it's got so many layers of juice. It's got so many layers of juice. I'm so amazed by this episode. You know, it's a filler episode, and I'm boggled by it. I'm blown over by how much I enjoy it. Man, I miss this shit. Kimetsu, just a base ass shonen, just a base shonen, man. Nothing interesting going on here. It's just he, her screaming and DBZ. Yeah, right. Sure. No, this is spectacular. This is spectacular. I'd be more than happy to sacrifice my life for yours. And that's a part of it too. What is tradition for? What is the past for? It's for the propagation of the future. It's all tied together. And then demons and change threaten the chain of being. The chain of being stretching back for these characters into history, into tradition, into the way that things have been, is threatened by this demonic incursion of selfishness, and that's tied in some ways to the new ways that are emerging, that are tearing everything apart. All right, he is so blunt and so straightforward. I love how she stands up against him. You'll end up dropping your precious bun. I'll buy all the bentos. All right, very bad feeling. Let's get the heck out of here. Onto the train we go. Spooky, spooky, spooky. I'm just selling some bentos. Oh, it's over there? See ya. I love his smile. He's very likable. He's very deeply likable. What a goober. Okay. We gotta talk Chinese. It's really simple. Left side of the screen, right side of the screen, center of the screen. Single light source. Bit of... You're not allowed... No. Out. That cat is always trying to get behind my computer monitors to where there is sound foam so that she can scratch the sound foam because she likes the texture of it. And I've put up like a barricade against her and she still tries to figure out ways back there. You're a monster. You're a monster cat and not a fun EDM distributor. Okay. The edges, the little corners, the edges of everything metallic are shiny. Somebody went through, after they'd already done the layouts, after they'd already painted the thing, and they repainted them to add a layer of shiny to them. It's spec-fucking-tacular. It's spec-fucking-tacular. I mentioned the Wit Studio show, Wit Studio Train Zombies. Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress. The reason that I mentioned Cabaneri is Washi's blog has a post on this. Pull this up for you. Okay, this is Washi's blog. Washi's blog is awesome for interesting stuff. I remember reading this when Kotetsu no Cabaneri came out. A lot of this talks about the way that the character designs look and how specifically this character has an extra layer of makeup animation added on top of her. Key Animator cannot simply apply gradient and brush. To tackle this approach, director Araki, who is that Tetsuro Araki? I think it is Tetsuro Araki of goes on to direct Attack on Titan and Tetsuro Araki directed High School of the Dead, Black Lagoon. Instead of 1 grade shadows, they go 1 layer deeper and they do 0.5 grade shadows. So they diminish the clear definition of shadow lines altogether, using soft gradients and brushes to apply the shading. They reformed the entire production process and created a new production credit, the makeup animator, as well as the special effects animator, using digitized drawings, touching them up for mechanical effects. Okay. Some examples of Chiyomi Irisa's effects here are present here. So you get layered flat drawn thing, touched up, made it shiny. Okay? This is what I'm talking about when I say that that's a whole additional stage. Like a full additional staffer who's going over every frame and redoing everything and adding layers of shiny to everything. Mind-boggling amount of work. And the difference that it makes is so sincere, so significant. It makes the things look real. It makes them look real. And it gives you the opportunity to layer in all of this texture and all of these scratches and scrapes and bits and bobs and pieces, and it makes the shit look real. It really makes it look real. Then you get that on the characters themselves, and it's another thing. It's another layer of blend, right? Takes it even deeper. You see the shine in her hair and all of that stuff. And that's going on in the Ufotable stuff too. It's going on in the Mugen Train stuff too. And it is spectacular. It's spectacular. Spectacular. And Cabaneri looks great. I think this show looks spectacular. I really like Cabaneri. Sort of a very similar idea. Also, a train and demons, zombies. There are some things that are somewhat similar. The show sort of falls apart a little bit, but I think Kabaneri sets the stage for what Ufotable goes ahead and does here in Kimetsu. It sets the stage for what's possible. And it feels like the people at Ufotable went, oh, look what can be done. We have the resources to actually do it. And so the industry evolves. Look at the shinies. Look at the little at the corner. The little wheels and the pipes and the bricks. Look at the fucking shiny. Look at the railway. The rail itself. It's so shiny. Looks real. Not real, but real in world. And there's a huge difference, but real in world. Eye catches. These are so sick. I hope that they exist throughout. How? Because it goes to negative. It goes black and white, through to negative, shishing, and pulls back. That's a cool effect. That's a cool effect. I like it. Look at the rust. Look at the shinies. Look at the little divots and the pits and the stuff that catch the light and give it texture and make it feel old and real. It's real. It's fucking real. Look at that dude's forearms. Holy balls. His forearm is the size of his head. Goals. Alright, take one to Tatsu. The man-eating train. Demon vibes. Bad vibes, demon vibes. Hello, demon man. Roar, I'm a demon man. And he's threatening demon man. He's great. He's a solid, simple demon. Hates humans. Hates everything. Let's see you slash me. We can just do classic speedy things. These are fun. It's like the lines on him glow as part of his blood art. I'm the fastest. You'll never be able to cut me. Alright, bro. We reveal, nope, we have already arrived. We've already saved him. You're too hasty. We will heal the wounds of her soul. We'll heal all of her without even a single scar. He's just taking away all of the selfishness and cruelty that you've been able to inflict. This guy just wants to spread as much pain as he can. Okay. Bam into incoherent stuff. The flames that cut across. Oh, those are spicy. And cuts through. Spicy, spicy, spicy. Okay. He begins running. Speedline effects. This. So we begin to blur him backward with every stride. The lighting. And classic crossed over. After image. Oh, that's spicy. And then the same thing, classic crossover after images here, right? Yep. Very cool. Little sparkle effects that remain. Very cool. Alright, gross and scary. I'm here to save the day. Watashi ga kita! Let's have a race. No need. You're too slow. And he's, bam, already there. Already does it. And now we intercut him with the past. And it's really cool. Bam. Oh, the way all the little bits... Wow. The time begins again. Cut. Flames even in the rain. Wipes through. Little smoke effects. Oh, nice. carefully, carefully. The practiced nature of the character comes from the practiced understanding of the movement from the practice of the animator. It's done the same way. And breath is released. You saved our lives. No, it must have been my father. I'm following in my father's footsteps, slaying demons. Yeah. Tradition. Tradition. A way of being. All right, and we set it up. Still, there's something more, something scarier, something bigger. Oh, I want to see the time transition again. This. How? There's just a crossfade, but wow. Alright, buy all the bentos again. Very good. Tasty, tasty bentos. Very good. Establish all these characters who I'm sure will be characters. These two pass each other. I don't know if we're supposed to know who these guys are. I just don't know. No say. Very sickly boy. No say. And Rengoku. UMAI! Oh, and then the lighting on the bushes. So they rendered the whole space in CG, as really only Ufotable has the tech to do this 2D 3D stuff, and then they had the lights of the train light the bushes brrr, as the windows go by. Wow, rad. So that's the filler episode that they used to introduce the thing. I'm going to assume that it's up to par to some extent with some of the stuff that's in the movie, but I expect the movie to be movie portions that have been cut into anime episodes, which is how we're going to watch them, to be even a step beyond, because you're dealing with a film budget and the film time frame. And a film budget and a film time frame are a different ball of wax. They're a different can of worms from a TV animation budget. And even so, the first season's TV animation budget was out of this world, and it showed, but it only got to show a few times, right? It got to be really cool, really cool, really cool, big spikes of quality. I expect that the next six more episodes. I expect that the next 6 episodes are going to be some of the highest quality animation that I've ever seen. Outside of Redline, which is a different beast entirely, because of the completely different stylistic tendencies, completely different era, totally different decade, entirely different thing. Or, quality and time effort, man hours put into each frame, into each segment. Ghibli films. Hasn't been a 2D Disney film for a while, so no. Shinkai films? No. Fate Stay Night, Heaven's Feel films, which is again Ufotable. Nothing looks like this, and I assume that the next 6 episodes are going to be even a step beyond. Baller. 0 complaints, only happy. Only happy, only excite. Cool. I'm gonna end there. This has gone on long enough. I've talked about all the things that I wanted to talk about in the episode. If I missed stuff or misinterpreted stuff, let me know. If there are pieces of the animation process that I'm sure people have talked about, top to bottom, all over the place. Probably Washi's blog has a post on it from more recently. Let me know. Send me stuff. Put stuff in comments. I'll read it. I'll look at it. I'll check it out. I'm excited to take a step back in time a little bit and experience this phenomenon that took the world by storm. I can't wait for it to take me by storm. Fire, fire, burn. All right, that'll be it. Thanks so much for watching. Support the channel on Patreon. I'll see you next time for the next episode, and really the first episode, or the first chunk of the Mugen Train film. Awesome. Peace.